stars. Walk in today and I am exhausted. My whole household had the stomach flu and I was the last one to get some of the symptoms from it. Last night, I ate food and then I did everything in my power to keep it down. And then stomach hurt all throughout the night. And then this morning, threw up water. So, and then I went to sleep for like an hour and a half. So I am out here on the struggle bus right now, trying to make it. Because while I understand 75 hard, you're required to do the workouts every single day, I am out of it. I have no energy, no nothing. I had to try to force myself to eat 3 crackers before I left. And it's like, how do I muster up an hour and a half of workout on nothing? No food, no nothing. So that's where I'm at. Today is gonna be a rough day. And I'm just gonna get by on crackers and probably grits or Brat's diet, the bread, rice. Is it Brat's diet? No, it's Brat diet. Bread, rice. I forgot. But anyways, if I need to, I'll have some toast and try to keep my energy up. Maybe I'll do an active rest day. Maybe do some stretching. I tried that last time though. I tried stretching in a video, and every stretching video I found, it was like a full-on workout. It was more of a workout than some of the workouts I did. So it's like, what do you do then? I did a yoga one. The yoga one hurt so bad. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna stick to my aerobics and my kickboxing videos because this is ridiculous. But anyways, so this is, I believe, day 33 of the 75 hard challenge. So I have 17 days left before I hit the halfway mark, I think. Okay, so 75 and half, I'm smart, I swear. My mind is messed up right now because I'm living on fumes, but half of 75 is 32 and some change. So you know what that means? That means that I'm already halfway. Isn't that crazy? I'm already halfway through the 75 hard challenge. So I'm gonna give myself a pat on the back because I've been doing this with school, with the kids, with work, and whatever else life decides to creep up on me. So I know you guys can do it. To everyone out there that's doing the challenge, keep it up. You can do it. There's ways to substitute. There's ways to make things a little bit better. So anyways, yeah, I am on day 33 and this is it. Like, I just have to keep going. I mean, I have to drag myself out of bed and make sure I get this done. I'm changing my life. I noticed the other day I had an option to do something easier for one of my workouts and I actually chose to take the difficult route. And when I got done with the workout, I felt so energized. I also got invited to a gathering where someone might have a little bit of FOMO if they didn't go. And I turned them down. And it was mainly because I knew that I still had to work out for the night. I still had to do all these things for the night. And I didn't want to put myself in a situation where I was overdoing it. And then I ended up having to work out at like midnight. Although that person did have a gym, so I could have did it there, but still. that's not the point. There was other things that I wanted to do too. So, oh, and the other night when I went out with my friend, so my favorite wine is Prosecco. So I went out with my friend and I put that on the video. It's a couple of videos back. Or did I post that? I have to check and see if I posted that. If not, I'll post it today. Today is, what's today's date? February 11th. So I will post me going out with my friend probably today, and then you guys will get to see that. I was gonna post it last night, but then I got really, really sick from that food. But yeah, so I went out with her, and we're standing there waiting on the food, and they come out as an appetizer. And and people know I love bread too. I love bread and I love Prosecco. So they come out with exactly that, literally, bread and Prosecco. It was bread with a little bit of cheese on top and some honey drizzled on it. I'm not gonna lie, I ate the bread. I had saved up 900 calories for the day for that one meal, so I ate the bread. But the Prosecco, I was like, it took everything in my power to turn them down. And it was a free glass of Prosecco too. Usually it's like in between $6 to like $12 for a glass, depending on where you go. Ooh, sorry, I'm winded. There's a hill, and I'm still out of it from getting sick this morning. But yeah, take a quick break. I'm just like, man, this challenge is really testing my mental strength, and I'm winning. Like I'm conquering every single test that's put in front of my face. And I implore you guys to do the challenge too, because it will give you whole new confidence knowing I literally was presented with every challenge under the sun, and I faced it. From weakness, tiredness, stress, mental weakness, just everything. And I literally just went past it and just did what I was supposed to do. So I'm gonna have you guys come with me probably Monday, because I do week by week, but on Monday, because I usually post these videos on Tuesday or Wednesday. On Monday, I'm gonna bring you with me to cook for the day. So you can see some of the meals I make, because I literally count calories to the T for every meal. So I'll take you on Monday, because today my stomach is still unwell, so I'm not gonna cook regular. I'm just gonna eat crackers all day and pray for the best. But yeah. So I'll see you then. The level of I am dehydrated is real. Man. So this is when 75 hard gets really hard. So I literally did not sleep last night. Wait, first of all, it's 1 p.m. On Super Bowl Sunday, the Usher concert, and I did not sleep the entire night. I tried to go to sleep at 1. Stomach was hurting. Woke up, felt sick, had some Alka-Seltzer, and from there on, every 30 minutes for the rest of the night, I was on the toilet with a bucket in front of me, hoping for the best, praying that I wouldn't be throwing up and using the bathroom at the same time. The stomach flu really hit me hard, but you know what? I'm kind of glad I got it out the way. I woke up at 6 this morning. No, I finally went to sleep at 6, almost 7 this morning, and then I stayed asleep till 11. And that's fine, because yesterday I took 2 to 3 naps because I was starting to feel the symptoms yesterday. And so woke up at 11 and stayed in bed still. Realized I still have to walk ASAP because I want to get back in time to make sure that I'm able to relax properly before the Super Bowl comes up on, just in case I'm sleepy again. Also, it starts to get dark at 5, so I'm walking right now. It's 1:30. I like to walk before it gets dark, so yeah, I'm just out of it. I'm exhausted. Haven't ate anything today. I'm used to fasting till noon, so it didn't really make a big difference right now. But I think the main reason why I still don't have a lot of energy is because it's just like everything was taken out of me. I feel like I went to like one of those colon cleansing, how do I say it? Colon cleansing places. And they just like totally cleaned me out. And then now I'm required to exercise on top of that. So I'm doing a very slow walk. And then when I get back to the house, in an hour or two, I may do like some laundry or do a stretching session if I can find one low impact enough where it suffices. So that's my story. I'm excited to see Usher. This is going to be a sneak peek. Me and my sister are going to the concert. She said officially that she's going to get the tickets for me as a birthday gift, because the concert is going to be September 22nd in LA. So she's officially getting the tickets. We're officially going to see Usher. And now I get to see a sneak peek of the performance, because I didn't even get to go to Vegas for his residency. And I heard he's coming back to Vegas after his tour. So Usher is doing his thing. His album, I think, is phenomenal. But I also think that, like, I've only heard like 11 of the songs. So I might have heard the 11 good songs, because online they're kind of tearing it up. Like, they're kind of saying like, oh, well, you know, he could have did better than that. And I think it's because he's like one of the best R&B performers and singers of all time. So I think that he kind of has this standard that's a little bit different. But honestly, like, I feel like I don't think it's that bad. I honestly think it's a good album. I just think that we had so much high expectation. Everything was built up. And so, you know, you can only live up to people's expectations so much. So I like it. Now, I will say that when I listen to Chris Brown's album, I am able to play that album straight through, and I don't have to skip one song, and I know every single song. And I haven't been able to do that in a while. I haven't been able to do that since either Usher's Here I Stand or Usher's Confessions, as far as R&B male performers go. I'm not sure about female. I think JoJo's album was like that for females, where I could play straight through, and I knew every song. But did I listen to every song? No. I would still skip them. So like with Here I Stand and Confessions, I would never skip it. I would literally just go through the whole album from start to finish, like interludes and everything. So I think that'll forever be his best album of all time, unless he could come out with something else to top it. But this one isn't the one to top it. It isn't. I will admit that. But yeah, anyways, enough Usher talk. Essentially, my day now looks like watching the Super Bowl, sleeping, trying to get some kind of substance in my system. I don't know how I'm gonna take any kind of food in, because I have no appetite. But I can't just not have an appetite and work out. Like, I can't do that. So I might have to get some, I don't know, orange juice or something. I'm gonna have to get something to try to start giving myself some food of some sort to start feeling better. So there's that. Like I said, coming on Monday, I'm gonna be showing you guys what I cook. By Monday, I should be okay. If I'm not, I might have to take off work, because I'm still kind of out of it. So it just depends. And even if I cook some things tomorrow, it might be a little lower than what I usually cook because I just have to ease back into it. This has been horrible. But like, subscribe, and follow if you haven't already. I really appreciate the support so far. I'm seeing the views go up. I'm seeing the time that you guys watch go up. I'm seeing the engagement go up. You guys are actually chatting with me in the comments. You know, sometimes I feel like giving up on doing my videos. So when you guys support me, I'm actually it actually helps rejuvenate my level of focus, and also it rejuvenates the fact that, you know, this is what I'm supposed to be doing at this time. So I just, you know, it gives me more faith. But that's it. Talk to you soon, all stars. All right, I'm out here. I survived the night. I was so sick yesterday, and barely ate anything. Made it through some very, very, very low intensity workouts and still was able to hit my goal. The thing I was thinking to myself is, this is temporary, so I am just gonna push myself to the max. And you know, walking is not too bad when you're sick. Doesn't feel that horrible, but yesterday's was really harsh. So today I am walking, and I don't exercise until after I actually eat food today. So I will feel much better and I'll have much more energy when I actually go to exercise. So that is something I am looking forward to. Me and my husband, or my husband and I, sorry. Husband and I are going to go eat some lunch. I actually have figured out a way to pick low calorie places to eat. So should be an easy thing to do. And I'm just starving after not eating a lot for 2 days. So, yeah, wish me luck. I'm still gonna show you guys some of the meals I cooked today too. But when I go out for breakfast, I have to skip like a couple of my extra meals, and I still have like 3 to 4 meals left for the day. So it's not like I'm skipping too much for this one meal, but yeah, it's gonna be a pretty good day today and gonna have an adventure. It's raining out here, so this is a true story of what you have to deal with 75 hard. Rain or shine, I have to be out here doing my walk. I did make it over the halfway mark, so I don't have long, but I'm trying to change my life. So I think I want to stay active as far as walking outside every day, even if I'm not on a 75 hard journey. I'm just probably gonna walk a little faster. But that's it. Okay, so I realized I didn't do a wrap-up video for week 5, so I'm doing it now. Even though we're in the middle of week 6. I want to give an idea every week at the end of the week as to how I felt during that week, how things went, things that went well, things that didn't go well, how my reading went, things like that. And I haven't been really consistent with giving you guys that. But essentially, last week was very difficult. I was still healing from the stomach flu. I was, still sick a lot. Lost a fair amount of weight. And then time of the month started right away. So gained a little bit of that back. And then lost again tremendously after that. I feel like 75 Hard is starting to become kind of more of my lifestyle. When I get up in the morning, if I don't walk around, if I don't have activity, if I'm laying around, I feel weird. I feel strange. I used to be able to lay around for hours of the day and not have to get up, and I was going through a moment of it was diagnosed as depression, but I don't take any of those kinds of diagnoses to heart, because I feel as though when it comes to depression, it's not about what you're going through, it's about what you decide to do and how you decide to take action against it. So in that situation, my mom had just passed, and I was really struggling to find positivity and light in my life, because she was such a great person and a great inspiration to me. So during that time, it was just very gray. That's all I could describe it as. It was very gray. And now I'm starting to feel like there's a light again. There's positivity again. I wake up and each day is filled with lots of activities. I have the will to want to get up. And I know that God has instilled the will in me, and it was already there. It's just feeling the want and the need to grab that will and use it the way God intended for me to use it. Every day was rough. So now that's not the case. And I feel blessed. I feel inspired. I feel enlightened. I feel like I'm starting to become the person that I've seen myself as all these years. And that is in shape, hardworking, successful, great mom, great wife. And I tweak this list ever so often, but those are some of the qualities that I want to focus on as a person. And I feel like 75 Hard is getting me there. My reads have been really great. I've been reading recently, and I have it right here. I've been reading Rental Property Investing by Brendan Turner from Bigger Pockets. Very interesting read. A lot of it I already knew because I went through the escrow process of this house. I also had my real estate license a few years back, so a lot of it I already knew. But there's a lot of gems in there that I did not know about being a landlord and how to deal with the nuances of that. So it was a good read overall. To be honest, I wasn't going to read that. I was going to read Atomic Habits instead, because I know that would be a book that would take me to the next level in life overall and not just in rental. And I'm trying to find it. I lost it in my house somewhere because I only have 30 pages left of this book. So, in a few days or so, I'm going to have to jump onto something else. And it's going to be between Atomic Habits and Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Because Rich Dad, Poor Dad, I didn't get a chance to finish. So I'm thinking about starting over on that as well. So a couple options. So reading went well. Food went well. Sucked with the stomach flu. So that kind of was trash. But overall, I just stuck to the same plan. And like he says in Atomic Habits, it's not about where you're at, it's the trajectory of where you're going. So me sticking to the habits every day, me sticking to the meal, the calorie count every day, as long as I'm on the right trajectory, I'll eventually get to what I'm trying to get to. So I try not to get down on myself, and I try not to be too hard on myself with everything. And As long as I'm in a deficit, I'm okay. And as long as I'm active, I'm okay. So, hope you guys enjoyed the vlog for this week, and I will see you soon.